meeting Adam Leber at the circus tour, as well as Larry Rudolph and her dad, Jamie Spears. Adam Leber, out of all of them, was the most kind, chill, humble guy. He was actually surprised that I wanted to take a picture with him. He's like, I'm not Britney. Are you sure you want to take a picture with me? I remember his response. See, it made me laugh so hard. I'm like, well, obviously, I know you're not Britney. But I mean, obviously, you're a part of her life, and I still think that out of Team Con, he's probably the one that had the least to do with the bad stuff that happened. That's just my personal opinion. That's my tea. I feel like out of all of them, I feel like Adam Leber was the one that had Britney's best interests at heart, and he didn't care about her money. He wanted to do his job, what he was hired to do. And that's what I could see, when I met him. And that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it, okay? But anyways, I remember, he's like, yeah, we can take a picture. So he took a picture with me, and it was really cool. We talked for a few minutes, and it was awesome. I'm like, oh my God, this is my first Britney concert. I just met one of her managers. Like, this is insane. And then I met Larry Rudolph. Larry Rudolph was the person that I would say he was nice as well, but he definitely knew who he was. And, that's okay, but there's a difference between confidence and cockiness. That's just my opinion. I didn't talk to him. I didn't want a picture with him. I personally always thought Adam Leber was super dope. And so, I got a picture with him. Then, during the concert, after Britney's concert for Circus Tour at Staples Center, I run into Gabrielle Union, and the picture's in this episode as well. And I'm like, oh my God, Gabrielle Union, like one of my favorite actresses at the time. She was so big in, Black American culture movies and just movies in general and TV shows, like super talented. She was such a sweetheart, and she was so cool with me asking her to take a picture. Like, obviously, she's not working. She's just trying to enjoy a Britney show, but she was so cool, and I'll never forget that. I met Lindsay Lohan. We took a couple shots of Jack Daniels. That was crazy. I was 17 when I went to this show. The amount of alcohol I drank at 17. Obviously, I went VIP with my cousin. We had the time of our lives. I was so drunk. I wasn't drunk when I met Britney or stoned. I was completely sober because my friend that I went with, she doesn't drink. She didn't do drugs or anything. So when I saw Britney, I was like completely sober, which is weird for me because I'm an avid user of marijuana. So I'm kind of surprised that I wasn't stoned at least. But I was completely sober. Circus Tour, I was super, super, super drunk. But Circus Tour was just amazing. Like, that's my favorite Britney concert, hands down. I didn't have a chance to go to Piece of Me. I really wanted to. But when she goes on tour, best believe I'm going to be there, okay? And, I just love the Circus Tour. Let's talk about the Circus Tour a little bit. Circus Tour, that show was so iconic. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like, I just cannot believe that she, with what she was going through with the beginning of the conservatorship and what she went through and how she managed to just prove to all the pop girlies that she's the queen. Circus Tour is so underrated, but at the same time it's not, because it was super successful. And